What's up YouTube, Playmatter here, and in today's very quick video I'm going to be going through a bunch of different Zoroark builds and trying to sort of decide which one I feel is the best. So we'll go straight into my Zoro Garb deck. So we are playing 4-4 Zoroark, a Buzzwole, a 1-1 Slugma and Macargo, 3 Tapu Lele, and 2-2 Garbodor. There is 1 Enhanced Hammer, 1 Field Blower, 2 Mysterious Treasure, 4 Nest Ball, 1 Power Pad, 1 Stretcher, 2 Switch, 2 Timer Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Acerola, Apricot Maker, 3 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 2 Judge, 2 Lily, 1 Mallow, 2 Choice Band, and then for energies we have 4 Double Colorless and 4 Rainbow Energy. Now, I've really enjoyed playing this deck. This deck did actually come first in Swiss and ended up in top 8, top 4 at Elite Cup I was at last weekend. So it's a really good deck. Obviously, with last weekend, the Shrine deck's doing so well. This deck really needs to be reconsidered for how it copes with the Shrine matchup. With only 1 Field Blower, it will struggle. And no Devoured Field either. So I love this build unless you're going against Shrine. If you're going against Shrine, then you need something else. And if it really is just a matter of how Shrine heavy your meta is. But if no one at your locals is playing Shrine, then play this because this is fantastic against pretty much everything else. This is my sort of go-to deck. But I haven't actually come up against any Shrine decks online at all just yet. So who knows how good this is against Shrine. I'm guessing not very good at all. Okay, so then we have basically the same deck, but instead of playing the Buzz, it's focusing much more on making sure it's got Devoured Field out and is able to take the KOs on the Baby Buzzes and to knock off the ticks from Shrine. So it's basically the same lineup of everything else. Okay. This deck's been serving me really well as well actually. In 16 games it's won 10 of them, which is not too bad. It's not quite the sort of 70 to 75% that you want to see, but it's still pretty good. And some of that was me learning the deck as well. So it's a 4-4 Zoroark, 3 routes to Gardevoir with 3 Rare Candy, 2-2 Macargo, which was amazing. As soon as you've got Macargo Zoroark, you pretty much do anything you want. If you need a Rare Candy to search, if you need a double colour, so if you need a Fairy Energy, if you need an Enhanced Hammer, if you need the Switch, it's really good at searching those cards that you just can't normally search for. And then 3 Tapu Lele, 2 Hammer, 1 Field Blower, 4 Nest Ball, 3 Rare Candy again, 1 Switch, 2 Timer Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Acerola. Double Acerola is just amazing against the Shrine deck because it's like you just never have enough damage on board. And what is so great about Gardevoir is that you don't have to flood your bench with Pokemon. You can sort of just sit there with 1 Zoroark, 1 Gardevoir, and a Macargo, and then you're just playing your Acerolas and playing very sensibly with your resources. It doesn't play Power Pad. It would be nice to be able to find a space for it, possibly take out an Enhanced Hammer for 1, but we'll see. 1 Apricot Maker, 3 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 2 Judge, 2 Lily, a Mallow, and a Kukui. Lily and Kukui are fantastic with Macargo. That's why they're in there at more than normal numbers. And then 4 Double Colorless for Fairy Energy. We have actually been doing. We only played 4 games with the Zoro Lock, but we did win 3 out of 4 of those. Zoro Lock is very much Zoro Cargo with a Oranguru to use resource management, counter catches, double Max Potion, double Acerola. It's about surviving. You're moving your multi switch onto the thing that's alive, then Max Potioning, and then you've got Copycat, so that when they have bigger hands, you can copy them. Still playing Double Judge. This time playing Fan Club, 1 Lily, It's a much more controlled version, so you've got the double Titan laser in there as well. So you're playing lots and lots of draw support to make sure you've got the setup you require. Again, not playing Dual Fields because it's sort of built not expecting there to be quite as many shrines as there were and will be as a result of how well they've been doing at the regionals last weekend and how well they're currently doing at Philadelphia regionals as well. But needless to say, this is a great deck, and with some minor tweaks, it could actually end up just being very straightforward. Zoro Cargo, not playing any Garb, just making sure that you're staying alive longer than they are. Okay, so if you're wondering, I've had to cut it there because there was a tournament going on. I did just win it with the Zoro Garb 29 build that I showed you right at the beginning. But let's move on to Zoro Lycanroc. So, I personally haven't had much success with this deck. I've lost all but once with it, but it's had a lot of success in tournaments and things, and using very similar builds to this one. So, it's a 4/4 Zoroark, Buzzwole, Prism Star Diancie, 3 Rockruff, and 2 Lycanroc, 3 Tapu Lily. There's no reason behind this. This one's harder to one-hit KO when it's a baby, but I don't have 3 of them, so I'll probably just play 3 of these. 1 Field Blower, 1 Multi-Switch, 4 Nest Ball, Pal Pad, Rescue Stretcher, 2 Switch, 2 Timer Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Acerola, Apricot Maker, 3 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 2 Judge, and 2 Lily with 2 Mallow in this deck, as it's not playing the cargo, and the 1 Fan Club. So it's sort of set up as Fan Club, Apricot Maker, or 2 Lily. With the 4 Nest Balls and 4 Ultra Balls, it tends to get set up really quite well. And then we have 2 Choice Band and 4 Double Colourless for Fighting Energy. So that's the Lycanroc deck profile. And finally, the Golisopod. I've played with it quite a few times. I've not been winning with it recently, to be fair, but it's had 14 wins out of 26 overall. Let's have a look at the build I've been playing. So, all of my builds have had the Macargo in. So, 4 Zoroark, 2 Cargo Line, 3/2, the Wimpod Golisopod GX. So I've decided not to play Tapu Koko. I really found it to die quite easily and not really help in the game itself. I want the Macargo and Zoroark on my bench as much as possible, and then Golisopod gets me the extra prizes when it can, and especially when I am super effective against their Pokemon, Baby Buzz decks, etc. So with the items we have 2 Enhanced Hammer, 1 Escape Rope, 1 Field Blower, 1 Max Potion, 3 Nest Ball, 1 Power Pad, 1 Rescue Stretcher, 1 Switch, 2 Timer Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Acerola, 1 Copycat, 2 Cynthia, 4 Guzma, 2 Judge, 1 Mallow, 1 Fan Club, 1 Kukui, and 2 Titan Laser. With the Titan Laser, it's the, I would be playing 4 or 3 Cynthia, but I think with Copycat and Titan Laser, that can be my switch for Golisopod to come out and attack. I think that I often end up just trading the rest of my Cynthias once I've finished my first turn, so that's why I've decided to go 2/2. And then 4 Double Colours for Grass Energy. With us going to League Cups next weekend and Frankfurt in 2 weeks, you might have our deck profiles if we do well there, as well as lots of other things that are on my brain as to what I could bring to this channel. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you like any of these styles of Zoroark deck, and let me know if there's any that you in particular might actually play yourself. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a great big thumbs up, liking this video, and subscribe to my channel. It really does motivate me to make more videos. Finally, shout out to 6P. You guys are the best. Till next time, Play Matter, signing out.